Kununurra today, and I have a stage and a podium here and a beautiful lake behind me, and we're doing a full body 50, well it's probably an hour actually, Pilates class today. Lots of leg work, lots of butt work, just your bodies. Woohoo! So yeah, we'll start standing, everyone. So how I teach is that obviously I can't feel what's happening in your body, only you can. I'll give lots of different adaptations and things that might work for some and go stronger, and I'll start with some basics. So I just want you to do what is right for you. Don't feel that you have to push yourself, and always listen to your body. You can go into challenge, but don't go into strain. That's probably the best way to explain it. Alrighty, hey guys, join in. We're going to start with interlocked fingers and reach up. Stretch, 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 starting to open the lungs. Reach, 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 and then open the arms out. Now we're going to turn the palms forward and do some breath work. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep the palms up. So we're using Pilates breath in the nose and out through the mouth, and you soften the mouth to breathe out rather than blowing. Just let the mouth relax to breathe out. And this is a great way to awaken, bring more oxygen into the body, and start to expand the lungs. A bit more. And out. One more time. And in and out. Beautiful. Now we're going to go in. We're going to breathe out, bend the knees, turn to the right, just halfway down with the arms, turn the head right over the shoulder. Breathe in, bring the arms back up, come to center, and do the other side. Bend and open. Breathe in to center, and breathe out. And again, breathe in, and breathe out. Now we're going to breathe into center, breathe out, join in, high come, and staying here. Okay, little pulses up, bend your knees a little bit, just little pulses up with the arms. It's amazing what you can do with your body and how much you can work it without weights, without anything. Just pulsing up. That's it. Now pulsing down, so you turn the palms down. Still got little bent knees. You can deepen that if you like. So getting the knees warmed up, getting some thigh action. That's it. Back with the hands now. It's a little bit awkward, but just back, little pulses. That's it. Barb's dying in the Zoom land. Hang in there, Barb. And now forward. That's it. It's amazing how much fatigue happens there. And in and out, and coming into a squat. So feet are parallel. Turn your toes so that your knees point in the same direction as your toes. Then inhale up, and exhale, squat down. That's it. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. You can go as low as you're comfortable there, as what your body will allow you. And squat. Press into the balls of your big toes, everyone, so you really feel that action through the inner leg when you do that. And it helps to stabilize the inner knee joint. And again, inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Hey Jackie, hey Lincoln. And up, hey. And one more. Squat and lifting up. Grabbing hold of that right hand. Lift tall, now leaning over to the side. Beautiful. Now you can enhance this stretch a little if you want. You can take that right foot across and really push the hip out, but only if you've got your balance. Now we're opening the ribs. Do the breath in the nose, out the mouth. Really getting that lovely stretch. 2 more breaths. Swapping it over, grabbing the left wrist, lift it up and tilting, curving and stepping across if you'd like to. Use your breath. It's very important to keep that breath going. Let's do 2 more breaths. And releasing those arms down. You should feel those shoulders now. So, stand perhaps a little wider, comfortably with the feet, and we're going to do a very loose movement, this one. See how I'm lifting one heel up as I turn? Just so that it stops the twist in the knees. It just makes it a little easier on your knees. And then if you're comfortable, you let your head flow with the movement right round. If you're feeling dizzy, just slow it down. Let those arms really flop. Beautiful motion for the spine here, awakening the spinal cord and that communication pathway between mind and body. And then coming back to a standing position. Okay, we're coming to hips width apart and we're going to roll down. So some of you can protect, if you've got a bit of a dodgy back, you can protect it by putting your hands on your thighs. But we're going to draw up tall and we're going to go in stages. So we just tuck the chin for now and just tuck the upper body and you'll feel the pull in under the ribs. Now go down a little further and you start to pull in through the navel. Soften your knees. Hold yourself sort of halfway. Feel that pull in through the navel to support the back. And then if you're comfortable, you can let yourself go down a little further and into a stretch. And then at the bottom, you're taking a nice big breath in. Press into the balls of your toes. Use the tummy, pull in the tummy, pull under the ribs and roll back up, keeping the knees soft. So you're using the tummy to come back up to standing. Then just lift. We're going to lift and take the chest up and the hands back. Open the front of the body. Inhale. Exhale, start to roll down. Tucking the chin, pulling in through the ribs, through the belly, softening the knees and rolling down slowly. Letting yourself hang down as wherever you manage. Take a breath in. Then use your core to roll back up and press into your feet. That action helps. We're going to do it one more time. So inhale and lift up, pull the chest open. And exhale to roll down, slowly down. And you'll find you go a little further here. Stretch it out. Okay, from here, let's see if we can come down onto all fours. How's that? Now, if you need to pad out your knees or your wrists, you can, but hopefully the grass is nice and soft and you guys in Zoom land, you guys know what to do there. So let's continue the spinal movement for a moment. Inhale, arching, and exhale, suck and tuck. And what you're doing is here is you're trying to draw up your pelvic floor as well and your navel to spine. Inhale and arch. Exhale and contract that belly. Then inhale and you contract the back. Pull the shoulders back here and really squeeze the back muscles. And then contract the belly. Okay, we're going to continue with the right leg. So we're going to inhale and up with the right leg. And exhale and contract head to knee. Pull in. Inhale and lift that leg again. Good. Exhale and contract. So we start to mobilize the hip joint. Activate through the core. We're activating the shoulders as well. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale up. And exhale, contract. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again. And exhale, contract. Now lift that leg up and bend the knee and flex your foot. Little pulses here. So this is getting those butt muscles going. Just check you haven't sagged in your shoulders. Pull up out of the shoulders, lovely. And try and pull up the navel a little bit. Be conscious. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now straighten that leg out. Check your posture. Pull up that tummy. Now, only if you feel okay, slowly take the left arm off the ground. Balancing, breathing. In the nose, out the mouth with the breath. Beautiful. And let's come back down. Now, a little tip, if you're finding that your wrists get sore, you can do this on your forearms, everyone. So if your wrists have had enough, come down on your forearms. Okay, we're going to do our other leg. So we're pulling our shoulders back so we've got that good upper body posture, solidity through the shoulders. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, contract head to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, contract. And again, that's it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going for a few more. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. In and out. And 2. And 1. Then we're going to leave that leg up out behind with the foot flexed and pulsing. So you're kind of lifting it up, up, up in the highest range of movement that you've got there. Really getting into that butt and lower back, keeping the knee bent. That's it, shoulders back and down, check. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straighten it out. Now just check if you're lifting your hip, try and square off the hips, the shoulders, tummy pulling up. Only if you feel okay, the opposite arm comes off for a balance and a strengthening. Beautiful. Keep your breath, don't hold the breath. And slowly releasing that hand down. Okay, let's just come off the wrists. Come up onto your knees for a moment. Is everyone okay on their knees? You guys are all right? Okay. Just for a moment. So let's just roll the shoulders. That's it. And placing the hands on here and continue that circular motion with the elbows. You'll get a bit more. You feel like you're moving your shoulders more. It helps to loosen up the neck. Okay, we're going to take them all the way back. Pull them back and forward. Back and forward. That's it. Now, if your legs or your knees will allow, you can do this as well. You can tap down and up and down, only if your knees are okay to do that. You can flex the feet if you find that you're getting cramps or it's uncomfortable on your ankles, which hits a bit hard on the stage here, on the wood. Squeeze that chest, pull it right back. Squeeze and really open, that's it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing back. Interlock your fingers, press the palms and straighten the arms. Really opening that chest and see if you can pull the hands away from the body a little and lift the chin. It's really opening, breathing, stretching. Keep pulling the hands away. Two more breaths. And releasing down. Okay, let's have a little stretch here. I've got my toes tucked up. I'm going to take my hands over to the right and then pull my bottom back to my heels, but pull that left side hip back a bit further so you really get that elongation through the side of the body and the waist. That's it. Couple of deep breaths. Then taking the hands over to the other side and pulling that right hip back now. That's it. Really stretching through the arms, through the armpits, down the ribs, down the waist. That's good. Opening the lungs even further with this one. And the intercostal muscles between the ribs. One more breath. And then coming back onto your knees. We're going to tuck up those toes and see if we can pull our shoulders back and down. Now another little tip for the wrists is to grip your fingers slightly on the ground. It helps to activate the muscles through the wrists and support them. And if the shoulders are in good posture, that also helps. So we're going to pull up the tummy and try and lift the knees just off the ground. So you'll feel your tummy and your core working here. Shoulders are working, they're nice and stable. 4, 3, 2, and lower the knees. Let's arch the spine, inhale. Then we exhale. Feel that contraction of the belly and lift the knees off the ground. Holding, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the knees down, inhale, arch. Pull those shoulders back for a moment, then exhale, suck, tuck, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, inhale. Now we're going to take it a little bit further for those who want. You're coming up off the ground. Those who want to try stronger, right leg off the ground. And tap down, left leg. We'll do that again. Tap it down, right leg up. Tap it down, left leg tap. And now we're going to lift into a downward facing dog. How's that for everybody? Beautiful. Stretch out. Let's pedal out the feet here, bending from one to the other, getting those calf muscles and Achilles heel. Really giving them a good play around and a stretch. Because often when you have a tight lower back, it can come from the calf muscles. They need a good stretch. And if you're doing a lot of walking, this is a really good one. And then pressing them both down about hips width apart. Now I'm going to give you two options. You can either walk your feet to your hands or your hands to your feet and come back into a hang position. Whichever one you think you can manage. Stretch it out and then use your belly to roll up to standing. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come to a wide-legged stance. Doesn't matter if you're on or off your mat. Just turn sideways if you don't want to get your socks wet. So we can have our feet turned out a little bit here. Okay, we're going to slowly bend into what I call a kind of a plie. Try and keep your torso up and just check you're not really sticking your butt out. You've got a little bit of a tuck with the butt. Then we're going to breathe in, arms are up to a sort of a star shape. Then we're going to exhale with that right arm down, squeeze the side body and tap it across. Inhale up. Now the other side. Exhale. Tap it across. Inhale wide. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Now squeeze the side of your waist as you go across. So it's like a little contraction between ribs and hips. Okay, we're going to do one more each side. Squeeze and up. And keeping that knee bend, bringing the hands down onto your knees. Alternate heel lift, one and then the other. Strengthening the ankles. That's it. Watch if you've got a propensity to push that ankle out too far. Just try and keep it nice and steady. Put most of the weight into the ball of the big toe when you do that. So you're getting the inner leg working. That's it. Now you can stick with the singles, or if you think you can do doubles, have a go. It's a little bit of a balance challenge. Keeping that knee bend. Let's do 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now heels are down. Now pulsing the knees back, back, back. You should be really feeling your legs back, 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 back. That's it. Get that little butt squeeze. Back, back. Can you take a photo? Can you take a photo from the back, Tony? Back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to let you straighten up briefly and turning the feet parallel. Now we're going to go into the right knee only. So we're going to bend. So the knee and toe are pointing forward and you bend into that and up. Try that again. You can go down as low as you're comfortable, and this is really good for strengthening the butt there and the thigh. We're getting a little stretch through this inner leg as well. Bend, that's it. Now as you go down, pulling a little bit in through your belly, just being aware, especially if you're leaning forward a bit there. Good. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to stay low on 1. Stay down. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Put your hands on. Support. That's it. Great. Now really, now we're going into a stretch. So really feel that leg stretching. To help support the knee, you pull up the kneecap. You can pull it up so the thigh's active. Now if you want to take this one a bit further, I put my left hand down and my right arm twists up and turn up to the sky. And breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Two more breaths. Slowly coming up to standing, and let's go for the other side. So that foot and toe are pointing directly forward as we bend into that left knee and up. That's it, we're bending down and up. Bend. Once again, it's up to you how deep you go, how comfortable that is for you. That's it. Good. Nice and strong through those thighs. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, speeding up in here. 4, slow it down. 3, 2, we're going to stay down on 1 and do the little pulses. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Support. Go deeper into the stretch. You can separate your legs a little bit more if you like. That's nice. Now I'm pulling up my kneecap on this one. The straight leg. Then if you want to go into the twist, right hand down, left arm up, and breathing here. 2 more breaths. And slowly coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Let's walk those feet back in and just give them a little kick out. Okay, I'm coming up to the top of the front of my space, my mat, my towel, wherever we are. And we're going to just rise up onto the balls of the feet and down. And lift and lower. And once again, being mindful, have a look down and just make sure you're not sort of doing that with your ankles. So you're pressing a little bit more into the ball of your big toe. So that helps you keep strong, because common injury is to roll your ankles. So if we push into here, it helps to strengthen the medial, the inner. And that can help strengthen the ankles and prevent anything like that. Lift and lower. 3 more. Lift and lower. 2 and 1. And now we're going to start tapping. We're going to tap, we're balancing. So I want you to really feel those toes now active on the ground, because we're going to try balance. So we're taking our right leg back And then we're tapping it forward. I'm going to take it back and forward and back. Now if you can, you're taking it into a balance, only if that works for you. And then tap and balance. That's it, tap and balance. Now a little stronger again is back into a lunge and then a lift. So that's up to you as well, however, wherever you take this, go slow. You've got your balance and you're in control. Slow and lift. Slow and lift. Now let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and stay down on 1. Staying here. Okay, let's bring the arms up to the shoulders. So we're going to out and halfway up. Out, so the legs are just coming halfway. We're really sustaining that strength. Just doing a little more with the arms. Nice and upright through the torso, tummy's in slightly. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can come all the way down. Once again, patting out your knee if you need to. Bring the hands onto the ground on the inside of the leg, and we're coming into a nice deep lunge to open up the hips. That's it. Now some of you, try and get your front heel down. Some of you can take it into an elbow bend or even deeper and come right down into the lizard. And you can take the back knee off the ground if you want to make it stronger. Totally up to you. So just breathing into that stretch. Two more breaths here. And then coming up and come to a more vertical, so this leg, and bring that left hand in close to the foot. And we're going to open up our right arm. Now if it won't go up to the sky, wrap it round your back. So wrap it round here if it's more comfortable. That's it. Really press the arm and leg together so you twist the body and you open through that inner thigh. That's it. Two more breaths. Now bringing your right hand down onto the ground, we're going to swap. We're going to bring the left hand onto the knee. I'll just turn this way so you can see me a bit better. And lunge and then open it out. So I'm rolling onto the outside edge of that foot. That's it. Is that okay? You can feel it in the hip and the butt. Now you can also push and turn your head over the left shoulder. Just get that lovely spinal rotation. Opening that hip and buttock. And turning of the neck. 2 more breaths. And releasing back. Okay, bringing both hands on the inside, lift that back leg, and we're going to step it in, come into a little hanging stretch again. Stretch down, use your tummies and roll up to standing. Slowly rolling up. Beautiful. All right, let's try that on the other side. So it's a memory game as well, this Pilates. I'm going to remember. Okay. So I left leg back and forward. Left and tap. Tap. That's it. We're getting our balance first. Then we're going to see if we can lift that knee a little higher. Standing tall with that. Tummy's in as you pull up with the leg. Then you're going into the lunge if you want to. And lift. And you might notice that one leg's a little wobbly. You're different on one side than you are on the other. That's okay. Just do what you can. Keep to the legs down on the ground if it's too much with the balance. Slow it right down if it's, don't go too fast. Five more. 3, 2. We're staying in the lunge on 1. Staying in our lunge, bringing our hands up. So now we go down with the arms out and halfway up with the knees. Down, halfway, down. That's it, great. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're coming right down onto the ground now. Stretching it out into the lizard stretch, hands on the inside of the leg, lunging deeper, coming into the elbow bend or down, whatever you can manage. And option is to take the back knee off the ground, if that works for you. Breathing. Two more breaths. Then coming up, bringing that right hand in close to the foot. I'm up a bit more vertical now. I'm not in such a deep lunge, and then I'm going to open up my left arm or wrap it around my back if that's too tricky. And turning the head up if you can. Finding your breath in the nose and out of the mouth. Then gently bringing that left hand down onto the ground, right hand onto your knee and pressing that knee open. That's it. And turning the head. Two more breaths. And slowly releasing. And instead of coming to standing, we're going to come onto our buttock. Okay, so hopefully the grass has dried out a little bit. Anyway, it'll be cool for the rest of the day. So we're sitting right up on our sit bones here. And we're just going to start, I'm going to start with my feet together and the knees apart. So I just want you to feel when you squeeze your feet or your heels, what can you feel? Feel it through the inner leg? Yeah. So it starts to stabilize through the inner leg, which helps to stabilize the pelvis. So we're going to use that. So first of all, we're going to draw up the pelvic floor muscles first, just practicing. And it's a good way to do it because you can't squeeze your whole bum. So you want to get to the deeper muscles. So the urinating muscles, the baby and the baby muscles we call them, and the bowel muscles. So those three areas make up the pelvic floor. So you're trying to sort of squeeze them inward and upward. So draw them on and then relax them down. And then draw them up and relax them down. So this is going right into the basics, but this is the core foundation of your stability in your pelvis. Lift them up and your sexual health as well, and down, and lift them up and relax. And again, lift them up and relax. Okay, now holding your legs just nice. Drawing up the pelvic floor, squeeze those heels, and then we're going to slowly sort of sink down or curve the spine down. So you've got a scoop in the belly, your belly's active, pelvic floor's lifted, and you're squeezing your heels. And then you're coming back up. Inhale, so we're nice and straight back on those sit bones. And then we squeeze, squeeze, and roll down. So you kind of tuck the tail under. Inhale up. And exhale down, using that technique. Let's let go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Squeeze those heels, scoop that belly. Inhale up. And exhale down. That's it. Now you can challenge yourself and start going a little lower if that works for you. Exhale a little lower, squeeze the heels. Inhale up. That's it. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're going to make it a little more challenging. Exhale down, hold, open the right arm only. And bring it back, open the left arm. Bring it back and come up. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Scoop it down, maintain it. Right arm, squeezing those heels. Good. Shoulders down. That's it. And up. Beautiful. And again, scooping down. Come on, Barb. Open. And back. And up. One more time. Exhale. Right arm. And back. And left arm. And up. And now we're going to try double arm. You'll feel your bellies. Just go down to where you can. Both shoulders down. Back and up. Shoulders. Keep them there. Now come down. Scoop that belly. Open. And sit up. Let's try it 3 more times. Exhale. Straight down and open. Inhale. Straight up. Exhale. Last one. And up. And releasing. Now let those legs fall open. So I've got a diamond shape in the legs. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, kind of tilt forward on those sit bones and try and reach forward a little bit. Stretching out the spine, opening the hips. That's it. You can bring the head down if you're comfortable. Just breathing into that. One more breath. Slowly up. Now bringing those knees together and turning the hands out and taking them back. Now we're going to open up and lift up. Open the chest. That's it. It's all right for everyone to... Yeah, great. Stay on your buttock if it's uncomfortable. Just open the chest. Otherwise up. Couple more breaths. Okay, we're taking this into a strengthening exercise now, so I'm going to give 2 options for the arms. So you can either do the more gentle one, which is the fingers are facing my butt now, and you just do a gentle tricep movement, this one. So it's a little bit of upper body work. Otherwise, stronger is hands are closer and you lift your whole body weight. So you're up off the ground and you bend your elbows and straighten. So you're getting into the back of the arms. It's just a way of getting those arms active. I'm trying to pull my elbows straight back. That's it. So it's more about the bend in the arms rather than the lowering of the body. So that's what does it. It's not the bum lowering, it's the arms bending to lower your body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming right down. Beautiful. We're coming back to that posture, sitting up tall, heels are together, knees are apart, sitting up. So we're going to challenge ourselves and see if we can go all the way down to the ground and come all the way back up again using the techniques that we just started a minute ago. Pelvic floor lift, squeeze your heels, inhale, slowly roll off your sit bones, use your tummy, beautiful, all the way down, reach the arms above your head. And then we bring the arms over, bring the head off the ground, look to your knees, inhale and exhale, squeeze your heels and see if you can come up, or hold on and quickly do it, yeah. Try it again, inhale, exhale down. Nice and smooth. Now another technique here is press your sacrum to the ground, look up, push that sacrum, this part, above your bum crack, push that down and see if that helps you to roll up. Try one more. Exhale down. Lengthen and inhale and exhale up. Okay, now we're going to go down and stay down. So hopefully you guys can understand me or see me. So we're going to roll down and stay on the ground. And just bend those knees so the feet are on the ground, flat about hips width apart. That's it. Okay. From here, take your arms straight up to the sky. And all you're going to do now is push your butt off the ground, and so you're in a wedge shape. That's it. And tap the butt down. Push up and tap down. Now as you're doing this, pushing up and down, just make sure that your feet are active, your toes. So the balls of the big toes once again, so that you get that inner leg work. Push up and down. Up and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now see if you can stay up on 1. Stay up. We're going to see if we can slowly lift the right leg up to what I call a tabletop. Lift it up with a bent knee and pop it down. Now the left leg, lift it up. That's it, and down. Slowly alternate. Now as you alternate, you want to try and keep your hips really steady, so you don't drop one hip when you lift the leg. You've got to keep it up so your butt's working strongly, your core is working. Good. Nice and slow. Try a couple more. Lift. When you finish the next one on the left leg, slowly roll the spine back down to the ground. Beautiful. And come down. Let the arms come onto the back of your head now to support. All right. You're in your natural spine. So what that means is you've got a natural curve in your lower back. And you'll feel the sacrum on the ground, which is that part just above your bum crack. And I want you to feel the back of your ribs on the ground. Now just lift your head, neck and shoulders up. Notice what happened. Did you flatten your lower back? Come down. I want you to keep that natural curve in the lower back. So to lift yourself up, it's like a shortening of the belly to come up. So that's the contraction. Then you come down. And again, exhale, contract and down. Now you're lifting the pelvic floor as you contract to come up. So conscious drawing up of that pelvic floor area and down. Exhale, keeping that lovely natural curve in the back. And again, try 2 more like this, and then I'm going to give you another option. Change, and back, and up, and back. Now, I want you to change your arm position. You're going to cross them over and do this. One hand on each shoulder. So you've got like made a cradle for your head. Now do the same thing. Contract up, belly up. It's harder. Up and down. Exhale. Is it harder? Yep. So you're really supporting your head now. We're trying to take the neck out of the equation and really make that abdomen work. And that pelvic floor. So do another 8 and down. 7, 6, 5. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. 4, 3, 2. And rest that head down on 1. Place the head down so you've got a long feeling in the back of the neck. Okay, now with our feet hips width apart, we're going to go float the right leg up to tabletop and float it down. Now the left, float it up, float it down. Quite simple and alternating, but I want you to keep that same natural curve in the spine, the same posture. And use the contraction to lift the leg, float it up and float it down. Float it up, float it down. Okay, now the hands on the back of the head. Exhale, upper body comes up as the right leg comes up and down. Now we're alternating left leg and upper body, keeping that same spinal posture. Exhale, contract, inhale. Keep it going. Exhale, inhale, exhale. exhale, inhale, and again, exhale, inhale. 2 more each leg, and down, and 1 more each side. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, and place the head down with a nice long neck. Okay, now you're going to actively press your lower back flat. So feel it flattening on the ground now. Float that right leg up to tabletop with a bent knee. Now the left leg. Lower the right leg slowly down. Lower the left leg slightly down. And again, keep that lower back down. Right leg up. Left leg up nice and smooth. No jerking movements. Lower one. Lower the other. And again, right leg up. Left leg up. Right leg down. Left leg down. One more time. Right leg up. Left leg up. Right leg down. And left leg down. Beautiful. Big breath in and out there. We're going to roll over onto one side now so that you can still see me. Just come up like this so you're on your forearm for a moment. Working a little bit through the side waist here. So options are you can put your hand on the ground to help push yourself up and down, or you can leave it on your hip and push up and down. So it's working the shoulder right under the underside of the body, all the muscle structure down there. That's it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. That's good. Let's try another 6. 6, 5, 4. You don't have to have the knees off the ground. The knees can stay on the ground. 3, 2. Now we're going to stay up on 1. So stay up off the ground if you can. Extend the arm up to the sky. Now we're going to slowly thread it through the gap and twist the body. Then inhale, open it back out and up, look up to the sky. And again, exhale, thread it through. Inhale up, and one more time. Exhale and thread it through. Inhale and up, and exhale, releasing the body down to the ground. And now we lie right down on that underside arm. So let the head be supported by that underside arm. That's it. Now bend the knees a little more, everybody. That's good. Okay. Simple ones, but very, very effective for the buttock and also the core. So drawing up that pelvic floor, squeeze your heels and just open and close the top knee. That's good. Without rolling backwards, you're just staying nice. This top hip's nice and steady. Open and close. So this is getting into our glute minimus and medius muscles. Once again, hip stabilizers. Good. Open and close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together, lift your feet. Once again, open and close, keeping those heels squeezing. So the heel squeeze activates the inner legs a little more. It also gives that a little bit of resistance, makes it stronger. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees together. Now you're going to need this top hand probably on the floor, and we're going to straighten the legs out. Okay, they're off the ground if you can. Lower them down and lift both legs up. Lower and lift. Now if it's too strong, just do the top leg. Okay, as you lift, I don't want to jerk. I want a smooth lift. That's better. As soon as you jerk, you're starting to use your lower back. So conscious, pull in the tummy, then lift the legs. So we'd rather do it with the correct strength than hurt ourselves. So do one leg if it's too strong. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing them down. Beautiful. Okay, bending that top leg and keep the bottom leg straight. So just have a look. I'm coming up onto my underside arm so I can sort of see a bit here. That's better. We're going to work this underside thigh. So we're just going to lift and lower. Lift. Lift. That's it. Always good for helping to keep that leg strong around the knee and in for the pelvis. Lift. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up on 1, flex the foot, turn it up, tap it again, lift. Keep that going, but the difference in the foot makes a difference in the muscle structure that you're using. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up again. Now we're turning it down. Turn that foot down. Tap and lift. Tap. So it's not as high. You can't lift it as high. You'll feel it. But if you turn it right out, it really gets into the different muscles in the inner leg. Lift. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing that down. Beautiful. Let's do a stretch here. Take that top foot and pull it to your butt. Now with the knee, pull the knee back. I want you to feel a stretch in the front of the thigh. Now if you tuck your tailbone down, you'll get it into the hip flexor as well. This is a great one if we're sitting in the car for long periods of time. But some of you are quite flexible, so you can roll back and take it right over like this, and then press that knee down if that's comfortable for you. But if not, just stay with that stretch. So the thigh muscle is probably the biggest muscle we've got in the body. We can really give it a good kind of almost 8 out of 10 stretch if 10's really intense. So really tucking that tailbone down. So tuck it down and you'll find it gets stronger. Really feeling that, because this is one they're going to be using all day, whether you're walking or sitting. 3 more big breaths. And gently releasing that one out. Okay, we're just doing a quick flip. Doesn't matter that you're facing the back, just a couple of elbows. On your elbows, you're just going to be doing lift and lower. Okay, you're lifting your hips off and lower. Lift the hips and lower. Now some of you can do this with the knees off the ground, the whole body. Lift up and down. See if you can get another 8. 7. So we're just on the front first, the front of the body first. 6, that's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now you're rolling onto your other side. So whichever side you didn't do, and if you're in the sun and it's annoying you, just swivel around on your mat. So we're here, we're up like this first on our forearm. Knees are just slightly bent and we're ready to hip lift, I call it, lift. Remember you can use the hand on the ground if that helps you. Lift up and down. Lift, that's good. Lift. Really making sure that underside arm is placed so that you're comfortable in your shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold yourself up on 1 if you can, arm to the sky. Inhale, exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open it up, look up. And then again, exhale, thread it through, nice and slow. Inhale and up, and one more time. Exhale and thread it through. Inhale and up, and now carefully coming all the way down and lying on that underside arm. So you stretch it out. Bend the knees a little more, everybody. Ready for our clam. Now your hips are stacked, one on top of the other, and you want to keep it like that. So put your top hand on your top hip to keep it there. Then just open and close the knee. So it means that you don't roll back to open the knee. You're just staying exactly as you are. Open and close. Open, that's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the feet are off the ground. Squeeze those heels. Open and close. That's good. Open. That's it. Keep the feet up. Keep the squeeze in the heels. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, bring the knees together and straighten the legs out so you're off the ground if you can. Put that top hand on the ground if you need to. Now lower both legs and lift both legs. Now if it's too much, you're just doing the top leg, yes. Don't go into strain or jerking movement. Smooth lift up, smooth down. Lift and lower. Lift. Lift. That's it. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3. Try and get the bottom knee off the ground if you can. 2, 1, and releasing down. Okay, last set of exercises. Bend the top knee, straighten the bottom leg. Ready for a leg lift and lower that bottom leg. Just lift and lower. Lift. Our inner leg strength. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up on 1. Flex the foot, turn the toes up to the sky, tap the heel and lift it again. Tap and lift, that's good. Now try to be aware of your belly here. See if you can actually consciously pull in that tummy a little bit so that you're supporting the movement even more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Turn the toes down, flex the foot, tap the toes and lift. Keeping the toes turned out. That's it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and releasing down. Beautiful. Okay, you can take that top heel to buttock, stretching the quad muscle, quadriceps, and you pull the knee back, you tuck the tail, or roll all the way back onto the back of the foot if that's comfortable for you. But you'll find as you breathe and you slowly open into it, you'll be able to tuck the tail a little further and get a little more into the stretch. Okay, 2 more beautiful breaths. Releasing, everyone. We're going to roll onto our back for a last stretch before we have a brief relaxation. So just on your back, and you can hug that. You can start by hugging the right knee and then having a go at stretching it up into what I call a hamstring stretch. Taking hold wherever you can reach. And some of you might be able to straighten your left leg here if that's comfortable for you. That's it. And you can also play around with the point or a flex of the foot at the top. And you'll feel it differently as you do that. So find what you feel is right for you. And really breathe. into that stretch, giving it time, because our hamstrings get tight when we're in the car or hiking a lot, all of these things. Okay, 2 more breaths. And swapping it over. More breaths. And relaxing down. Just flop to the ground and lie flat and still for a moment. Let your eyes close and just release the practice. Let the breath flow and enjoy the sensations in your body. Stay there for as long as you're comfortable, everybody. Just enjoy the feelings. Enjoy being alive. We are going to finish there for those online. Here. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. Great to see you.